In this video, I'll be continuing from where I left off in my previous video. In the previous video, I covered getters and setters and the construction method. So getters and setters are also methods you make inside of a class. The getter method, it gets the attribute and returns it to you, and the setter method, it changes the old value of the attribute to a new value. But we have more methods as well. So getters and setters are like some methods that we use. These are like the main methods that are asked in the CIE exams, but there are other methods as well. For example, let's make a new class, numbers. Let's take num1 and num2. So this is our constructor method of this class. Then we can have getters and setters. For example, define get num1 and then this will return self dot n1 get n2, sorry, this will return self dot n2. Same with setter methods. And for n2, this will set n2 to new n2. So now let's look at some other methods that we can make apart from the constructor and getters and setters. For example, your question says to write a method where it adds the numbers in this class. So you're going to write a method add, and then you're going to take both the numbers, add them, and then return the sum. So here, this add method is adding the two numbers in your class and returning them. Now let's take another method, product. This will take n1 and n2, sorry, multiply, and it will return their product. So here in these methods, you can see we're not just returning something or setting a value to something. We're doing calculations and we're returning the value of that calculation. Now, these methods here, they're doing arithmetic operations. What if we do another method, like a display method? Over here, I want a method that will display the name, age, and marks of a student. So if I write a display method, I will do name, age, and marks. So here I have a display method. Now this is not returning anything. This is just displaying all the attributes in our class. So let's try calling these. First, let's make a number1 of type numbers. Let's take any two numbers. Then let's take number2. Sorry, this is supposed to be numbers. Okay, so now I want to print average of number, sorry, 1. I can just call number 1 dot watch to average product. Let's do product. Number 1 dot product, and I want to print sum of number 2. So number 2 dot add. Now let's try running this. I don't know why my font is acting like this. So here we have product of number is 18. Here we have, why is it giving 18? Oh, product of number 1 is 8, sorry. And product of and sum of number 2 is 11. 5 plus 6 is 11. So this is how we call different methods. Now let's make an object of student. So student 1 equals to student. We have name John. We have age 17. And we have marks 78. And then we have student 2 who is Jacob, and we have age 19 and marks 60. Now I want the information of both these students. So instead of writing it all separately, what I can do is I can just call display for both students. So now when I run, here I'll have student 1 and student 2. If I didn't have this display function, I would have to do I would have to write this part 2 times. Name, age, and marks for student 1 and name, age, and marks for student 2. And the next video I'm gonna cover inheritance.